Albia, a junior at 35-0, and a defending champion, Chris Sandy, out of Spirit Lake. The junior is 42-4. The top right-hand match is your 1A match. That's Davis-Reyerson out of Eagle Grove, a junior at 38-4. And Eric Davis of Waco Wayland, the junior, is also 34-3. And finally, the 3A match on your lower right-hand corner. Joining Sandy is a defending state champion, Joey Slaton of Cedar Rapids Kennedy. He faces Adam Schumacher, the senior, out of Dubuque Senior. The 2A match, Nick Pickerell and Chris Sandy, Albia and Spirit Lake.
Nick Pickerell here, just a fellow that really one of my favorite wrestlers to watch here in the tournament here. He's just got a great style. He almost looks like a European out there. He's got that nice low stance and stays in there close with his elbows. And reminds me a lot of watching Jeff Kerber, the former four-time state champion from Emmitsburg, wrestle.
Sandy, I tell you what, he was down to the closest to seconds, if you remember, in the semi. 980, he won, but he spent the entire first period on his back. Just about got pinned.
Well, I tell you what, that's showing a heck of a lot of character coming back from just getting off your back and coming back and making a win there out of a tough situation. Boy, you see that so many times down here. You know, this broadcast does not do the process really a lot of justice when these guys are here for 3 days. Just battling it out match after match, you know, and having to stay up for 3 days or 4 days in the case of the 2A and 3A wrestlers, it's tough to do.
And they'll all tell you mostly that first match is the one that's the toughest for them.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay, the 1A match here, we'll update you in the upper right-hand corner is 2-0. It is Eric Davis of Waco Wayland out in front, and in the 3A match, 2-0 now.
See Sandy here from Spirit Lake Park. He's in low single. He's trying to come out the back door, but Pickerell really pretty poised in here. He's locking in the crotch and with his arm. He's going to pecking at the ankles. He's got the ankle secured, but nice job by Sandy coming out. He doesn't have any weight on the hands yet. Only 9 seconds left in the bout. Actually, the period. But lost an opportunity to score there. It looked like he had the hands touching, but not much weight on him, and no call.
Both our other matches still 2-zip. Joey Slaton there on the bottom right, working on top with the advantage. First a year ago at 119, twice second as a freshman and a sophomore. Hopes to become back-to-back champion.
Yeah, and he's going to be wrestling at Virginia Tech next year with Tom Brands.
Tom's come in and taken a couple 3 Iowa kids, if I remember right.
Yeah, well, that'd be a natural thing for him with all the success he's had. Yep. And of course, Tom Brands going into the Hall of Fame this year, the Iowa High School Hall of Fame, and saw that at the top of the broadcast. So I'm sure he's continuing to look at the talent here, too, for his program.
2A match is now into the second period. They're still 2-0. It's Eric Davis of Waco out in front.
And Pickerell in the top position here on our feature mat. Nick Pickerell really, he doesn't look, he was probably a 103-pounder a couple years ago, so he's moved up quite a bit to his weight class. He doesn't look really big, but then you start taking a look at his legs and you go, well, you tell you what, he's all man from the waist down. He's got strong legs, and he uses them on the top position, too. And here he's got a side tilt action going. It looks like he's going to could get a count. Got a 1 count, and the referee's got 2 fingers pointed out, so he's gonna, when that technique is broke, he's gonna go ahead and award the 2.
Slaton in the 3A match has opened up a 6-0 advantage now, and he's looking, now he's just back up on top, had his man Schumacher there, Adam Schumacher, Dubuque Senior, tilted a bit, but now just squares back up with a 6-0 advantage.
Yeah, Joey Slaton, just one of the premier wrestlers in the state this year, and I think you'll see him do a lot of wrestling at the next level. He's just a hammer physically, and if you're going to do that, to wrestle at the college level, you need to increase your strength, and he has it going in.
Under a minute in that 2A match now in the second period, 47 seconds.
Pickerell will put the leg in. Notice how he waits till the man comes up, then he'll try to put the leg in. There's a spiral ride. We call it spiral ride. It comes out behind. He's working a leg lace. Has the half Nelson lock. Keeps the hands up by the top of the head. That's what is able to keep him from coming on. But Sandy's been competing in here. He's competing in this position here, not allowing Pickerell to go up. And if he can pop his head up, he could score. Interesting. Pickerell really understands his leverage here. Now goes into a leg lace. On the near leg lace, Pickerell still in control. He's really making Sandy work down there to get this escape.
Oh, right at the mark. Just as the time expires, he picks up the one to Sandy.
Oh, Sandy just really showed me something there. Squared up hard and kept working at it. And he gave up back points, but then he got the escape, and he'll find himself in the top position. And
start the third period now in the 2A match. Likewise for the 1A match, just starting the third period, and it's still Eric Davis of Waco leading Kelby-Reyerson of Eagle Grove 2-0. Slaton in control in the 3A match.
Tried to force the leg in, and Pickerell is allowing him to get that leg in. Now he has an opportunity to come up and work the power half. That's really, you can see a little bit of a size difference here, it seems like, between the two. But Sandy really strong, coming with that power half, and he can cinch that up close to his chest. He can turn his shoulders, but it's impossible to turn him if you don't allow the hips to turn. You see both legs are in. When he does that, you can't turn the hips, and if you can't turn the hips, your shoulders aren't going to turn. I don't know if you understood that or not.
I do. Yeah. I'm just going to agree. I just nodded there. Now down to a minute in the match in 2A. 1:09 remaining. Still 2-1. Sandy was in a thriller last year, and he won it 8-6 in overtime. So this down to the wire in the title match shouldn't phase him.
All the scoring here in the second period. Pickerell with the 2-point near fall. Sandy with the last second escape. Tries to force the leg in. I really think he's got to move to something different. He's going to let him go. I think that's the right call. He was able to get on a low shot before, and Pickerell did a nice job of warding it off.
About 50 seconds now left in the 2A match.
And right now, these are the situations you dream about. Don't necessarily dream about holding on to a lead, but what's your go-to shot? And here's an underarm spin, and he's got this tight. If he can keep his elbow close to him, and he let go of the position. He moves back into a cradle. Pickerell allowing him to come around, but he's going to fight it. Comes through. Unbelievable position here by Pickerell, really being poised. Now he finds himself in a leg lace.
Under 20 seconds.
And a lot of people would think that would be a 2-point control situation for Pickerell because he's got the head and arm tied in the leg lace.
8 seconds left in the match.
Here's where you got to move hard if you're Sandy. Is the head going to pop out? No.
3-1.
There's your champion.
Nick Pickerell of Albia will finish up 36-0 as the 2A champion at 130 pounds after twice finishing third as a freshman and sophomore. And now in the 1A match, it's Ryerson of Eagle Grove with the takedown to close it to a 3-2 margin, but that's not enough. Eric Davis of Waco Wayland will win it 3-2 despite that late takedown. Davis was not ranked in the state coming into this championship, Jim.
Well, the rankings are an inexact
means
science.
Nothing when you hit the mat, right?
Yeah. Means absolutely nothing. In fact, it's just a lot of work for these guys to put the rankings together. But it's what you believe in yourself. I mean, what you think about the situation, not what the rankings are.
And Joey Slaton is just won his second straight championship. Joey Slaton out of Cedar Rapids Kennedy, a winner after winning at 119 a year ago. He takes the 130-pound title this year. Joey Slaton, back-to-back championships here at the state meet. A proud moment. The 130-pound weight class medal winners brought to you by Mid-American Energy.
Presenting the Class 1A 130-pound awards, Coach Sterling Rex of Waco Wayland. 8th place, Brandon Bolke, Kingsley Pearson. 7th place, Zach Butterus, Lisbon. 6th place, Spencer Miller, Highland Riverside. 5th, Logan Queck, Nottoway Valley. 4th place, Jason Stump, Clarion Goldfield. 3rd place, Chris Udish, Akron Westfield. Runner-up, Kelby Ryerson, Eagle Grove. And the Class 1A 130-pound state champion from Waco, Wayland, Eric Davis.
Back with more after this.
Class 2A 130-pound awards, Coach Kelly Wolf of Albia. 8th place, Pete Webb, Sergeant Bluff, Luton. 7th place, Casey Mai, New Hampton. 6th place, Ben Watts, Central Clinton, DeWitt. 5th place, Tay Tone, Grinnell. 4th place, Brett Rosedale, East Marshall, LeGrand. 3rd place, Cody Blazik, Marion. 2nd place, Chris Sandy, Spirit Lake Park. And the Class 2A 130-pound state champion from Albia, Nick Pickerell.
For Hy-Vee.
Presenting the Class 3A 130-pound awards, Assistant Coach Kane Thompson of Cedar Rapids, Kennedy. 8th place, Justin McCarthy, Epworth, Western Dubuque. 7th place, Jacob Groth, Marshalltown. 6th place, Daniel Twidos, Cedar Falls. 5th place, Andy Crooms, Ottumwa. 4th place, J.J. Anderson, Dowling. 3rd place, Tobin Ward, Lewis Central. Runner-up, Adam Schumacher, Dubuque Senior. And the Class 3A 130-pound state champion from Cedar Rapids, Kennedy, Joey Slaton.
We'll be back with the 140-pound championship matches after this.